Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. As always, I am Firestar, and today I have something a little bit different to show you. If you look up in the upper left corner in very thin, hard to see white text, you'll see ETS2MP, and then a bunch of numbers. This is, of course, the much-awaited Euro Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer mod. And yeah, today we're going to be just driving a little bit. I have a different character as opposed to the single-player Euro Truck character. And I just got back from England. You'll notice I have quite a bit of damage on my truck. That is for good reason, as in people ramming you. Okay, so yeah, I got back from England, as I said. I know I said I wasn't going to England. I didn't intend to. However, yesterday the jobs on the server broke. The jobs that you could take completely broke apart, and you could only accept jobs from right here in, is this Rotterdam or Amsterdam? Rotterdam. You could only accept jobs to England. So, that's what I did. Okay, so today we're just going to do a quick run from Rotterdam to Duisburg, in which I'm pretty sure, you can see part of it right now, there's no collision in the towns. In all the towns, excuse me, sorry. In all the towns, there is a no collision zone. This is done to make sure that trolls do not ram you. In the towns, especially where there's going to be a lot of people, you know, closer together at one point, trying to take out different trailers. By the way, all the jobs are local. The trailers that I see there, not necessarily everyone else will see. So yeah, there's that. As you can see, yeah, a lot of traffic on right now. People don't always obey the rules, especially rules of the road, especially in towns. So that's why, again, a no collision is fairly important. So we're gonna come up here. Yep, I want to take this job because it pays me a lot of money, and I need to recover money that I lost getting smacked by everyone on the server. So far, what I've seen, it will only ever rain. I've seen nothing but rain on these on the server. So yeah, never seen sunny weather or anything like that. Sound of other vehicles, except for the reversing. Excuse me while I speak in reversing. Except for the reversing, this vehicle is backing up. Beeping sound and horns sound from other vehicles is disabled, as is AI. Okay, we're taking this. I don't even know what it is. We're taking this pipey thing back to Deutschland. There we see the engine malfunctioning because of that damage that I still do not have enough money to get repaired. I know I was redlining there, but yeah, still I'm on mouse and keyboard, so it's going to be lots of fiddle-faddling back and forth, which I know you don't like. As you can see, it is common for other drivers to honk to one another when they're driving. Okay, let's go ahead and pull out here. Keeping my eye on that RPM indicator. I found that when it gets to about 20,000 RPM, or it's only times 100, so 2,000 RPM, is when I like to shift up to the next gear. It conserves fuel and such, and it also just sounds proper. So yeah, a bit of a break from Euro Truck Simulator and recording in general. School got in the way, finals, woohoo, finals finally done. That's more than that, I'm done with high school. Anyway, as you can see, left non-collision zone. Let's go ahead and merge over all the way to the right lane. Don't want to be a left lane hog. We'll let the people who have removed their speed limiters go in that lane. I, as of yet, have not, simply because I keep forgetting every time I pause. Now, you'll notice that press escape right now. Can't do it. You can't do that. Firstly, stop your truck. F1, can't do that. You can't pause when the truck is moving. This is done, again, to preserve multiplayer. What else is there that's really cool about this mod besides the multiplayer bit? time. Time only moves at standard city time. If you've ever been driving in Euro Truck Simulator, you know that there's a difference between time compression driving on the interstates, the motorways, and time compression driving in towns. They have only made it for towns. This means that basically your job will never be late, unless you did what I did, which is you go offline with a load still attached. You have to complete, you have to complete your mission, your load, before you disconnect. Otherwise, it will come in as late when you, most likely, when you log back in, and then you get no money and no experience. Money is something that definitely 100%, let's actually get gas, 100% is very important, because you have to keep paying for repairs. Okay, now this is a collision zone, so shift down to 4th gear, and pull up behind this guy, and wait to fuel up. Hopefully this person is not AFK. He is in fact just refueling. Okay, good. That happens sometimes. You get people who just go AFK at random points, and then you have to hope that there is an admin on. Okay, V. Let's fill up. And filled up. Turn it back on. And away we go. It cost me 800 euros. Give him a quick honk as I go by. Okay, and let's merge back onto the road. And away we go. Back on our way to wherever that town in Germany is. Players will sometimes form convoys together and drive in these massive trains of trucks from one city to the other, which is pretty cool to see if you are driving the opposite way or the same direction and get passed by one. If you have a nameplate on your truck, unfortunately, they randomize them. I don't know what exactly the randomization is from, because I thought it was just stock things on the server until I saw Bong Hits for Jesus. So I know that it is no longer randomized from just a Euro Truck Simulator 2 list, and I think it might be just literally random names of everyone on the server. Yep. Okay. Gonna turn off the interstate here. Motorway, I'm sorry, I'm gonna call it an interstate because I'm American and we have interstates because the roads go interstate. Okay, brake. Shift down. I no longer double shift, by the way. I found that was stripping the transmission and causing transmission damage. Ah, see? Glad I stopped and looked there. He certainly did not stop, and he just caused that guy to brake. And, oh, he's exiting anyway. Well, now I feel like, oh, well, nah, he would have smacked into me, and I would have taken trailer damage, and that would have lost me money, and losing money is not something that I enjoy doing. Yesterday, while I was playing this for the first time, I was thinking to myself, you know, why don't they just make it a non-collision zone anywhere? You know, even in the cities, that'll make it driving a bit easier. And then I got to, I think it was London. Yes, I got to London and realized that was an absolute disaster, and they should never do that. There was a, oh, it was Paris. That's right. I was in, oh, I'm going a bit fast. I only want to go 80 on here. Paris is an absolute, whoa. What is this? Okay. He appears a bit stuck. Put on my I'm not moving lights. Let's see what he's gonna do. Alright. Keep these on while I go around him and get back up to speed. Okay. And there we go. Alright, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Paris. In Paris, there was a point. A store? I don't know. A trailer pickup point, a trailer spawn point, where you get jobs. There we go, a job giver spot that is outside of the no collision zone. If anyone has ever been to Paris and played this mod, you know exactly what I mean, because it's a clusterfuck. Yesterday, somebody had gone AFK on the trailer drop-off point, and I had to drop off a trailer on that point, and he was just sitting there. I had to pay 12,000 euros to ditch the trailer because I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't sell it. You know, I couldn't bring it to its point and park it, which you have to park all trailers in this game. You can't just drive towards it at max speed, press enter, and be done. No, you actually have to park your trailers in the specific trailer spot. So yeah, that was interesting. And yeah, it's got 12,000 bloody euros because I could not move my trailer. So that's why no collision zones do indeed exist. Nice little honk. Nothing back. Alright, that's fine. Okay, I see. They're waiting to meet up with each other. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, now that I am finished with my high school education, I have a lot more free time. So expect about 10 or so World of Tanks videos to come out soon. I have at least 3 or 4 episodes of the new, well, new for me, Kerbal Space Program to put up. Yeah, generally, there's going to be a lot of stuff to watch on the channel. So, if you're already here, keep your eye out for it. If not, you should do the thing that other people ask you to do. But I just subscribe. That's it. Like, favorite, subscribe. Blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna be a subscription whore. What else? Oh, that trailer reminded me. None of your other mods for Euro Truck Simulator will work if you have this. You don't have to remove them from your install. I think. Don't take my word on that. Actually, you might have to remove them from your install. Yeah, they won't work. You can't use them. Even if they're little things that you think you might be able to use, no, you can't. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. I'm going to go then. You meet random events like this all over the place. Just people stop for no reason. You're like, Like this guy just stopped randomly. I think there's no one else coming there. People driving the wrong way on the motorway is one of the things that I've seen to cause the biggest accidents. A guy in the Arma 3 community that I, for some reason, am still a part of, I don't really play Arma 3 anymore, was headed with me. We were convoying to Rotterdam? No, Liège in Belgium. And a guy was coming the opposite way on the motorway. He must have been doing about 110. We were doing a solid 90. And smacked into each other at full speed. And he got 100% damaged. I was able to brake and swerve out of the way in time, but it was extremely devastating. So, yeah, be careful. Moral of the story, be careful about trolls. They will come to bite you in the ass. I do have my high beams on, because driving at night is impossible without high beams, simply because the game does a very, very poor job of rendering night. I think that's done as part of the whole compression thing. They do that on purpose so you don't see too far ahead and see things that would otherwise ruin the quote-unquote immersion level. But it really can get a bit annoying. Quick break in the in the recording there. Euro Truck Simulator, well, 2, I guess, because now I also have Euro Truck Simulator 1. Bought it when it was on one of those massive Steam sales, which are always lovely-doubly. Is just still generally a relaxing game. Something that I can sit down and just relax. Just take a back seat, well, a front seat, but take a back seat. Just enjoy the experience in general, and let it just... Oh, except for having to deal with other people. But other than that, yeah, it's generally quite peaceful. Even though I don't have a steering wheel as of yet, which would be helpful. Oh, see, there's somebody driving on the complete bloody wrong side of the road. Ugh. Wonder if he was trying to pass that guy and didn't know I was coming. It's possible. This is a Majestic. I don't know if I have I can't remember if I have a Majestic on the other one, because it's been about 4 months since I've played or recorded Euro Truck Simulator. I want a Volvo. I'm pretty sure once I get some income, I'm gonna sell this and get a Volvo. There's a convoy forming up there. Convoy of pinkness. The latter, somebody rammed somebody else and then got rear-ended by somebody who didn't see them ahead. I feel like this multiplayer mod is exactly what Euro Truck Simulator needs. Needed, as it has it now. Just something where people who play the game a lot can meet up with other people and do things. Because, you know, single player, while enjoyable in every game, especially, you know, Kerbal Space Program is all single. Well, they have a multiplayer mode, but it doesn't really work well. Mostly single player. The single player can only get you so far before you own a garage in every city. You've maxed it out. It has the most possible number of workers in it. And you just sit there and you rake in the money. You can only get so far with that before you say, well, I'm bored. Do you start it again? For me, starting it again is something that I really don't like to do, because it feels like I have wasted a lot of my time and a lot of my energy, because now it's just, alright, yeah, all your accomplishments are gone, your achievements are gone, you get to start over. And while in certain things that can be fun and enjoyable... I have new mail. Oh dear. It's negative. Great! Something just cost me 5,700 euros. We'll find out what that is when we pull into the town that I'm going to, which I still don't know what it is. But yeah, so the multiplayer is exactly what a game like this needs. To get interest both back in it, and so the people that are still playing it can play with other people. I think that they could eventually institute a full non-collision, or a full collision zone everywhere, and that would be great fun. Simply to see what happens with it. People being able maybe to host their own servers. A server selection option. Maybe this actually getting put into the full real game with a patch. Because I'm not saying it's not stable. This is 100% stable. Once you get connected, which rarely takes any time, unless you're me and for some reason you still don't have an Ethernet cable connected to your gaming PC. You will get on. So it's not a stability thing, it's more of a, I think the developers of Euro Truck Simulator 2, whoever they might be, because I always skip the intro credits, could really gain a lot from implementing this both in Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I hear there's an American truck simulator coming out soon, implementing it into that in the initial release as well. I think that that could get a lot for the game in interest and just in being able to do more things. Uh-oh, I hear backing up. Not quite sure what's going on here. Okay. Appears to be a sound glitch coming from that guy. Because he's just got his reverser full on and his horn on as well. Yeah. The things that you will see. But yeah. Definitely, implementing this in the full release, I feel, would be quite beneficial for the creators of the game. Okay. Duisburg. That's where we're headed. Duisburg. Yeah, he definitely has some sort of sound glitch going on with him. See, you've entered a non-collision zone, which sounds good in theory until it stops working. Most people, though... Oh, shit. Well, as you see me do there, we'll go along with what's happening anyway, even though it is a non-collision zone. They don't have to obey the I need to brake if this guy suddenly stops rule. Most people will follow it anyway. Which I have to say is nice. Okay. Bring it in right over here. Well, I mean left over here, actually. Did I lose connection? No, I didn't. Okay. I think these people just disappeared. I'm gonna enter the clusterfuck. Oops. It's my bad. Yes, I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. Try to get myself to some semblance of a, Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, alright, I'm sorry. I'm not that good at parking, okay? No respect. No respect whatsoever. Let's get this parking here. Okay. This is actually the first drive I've done in this mod without taking a slightest bit of damage. Ah, excellent. Okay, so there we go. I made a tidy 9,300 euros, gained 523 XP, we're well on our way to level 7. Okay, and I will call this here after I read the mail. Okay, your account is overdrawn. Overdraft. Settled. I don't know what that means. But actually, no. First we need to get this thing repaired. clearly has no regard for roleplay whatsoever. I'm not saying this is going to turn into a roleplay server thing, or one just big RP event. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying a lot of people will act like this is sort of the real thing. Alright, see there we have a convoy going on. Okay. Yep, we're gonna service my truck. Oh, it's gonna cost us more than we have. But let's do it. Back down to negative 1,725. But there we go. Go ahead and pull over here. Yep, it's the Hun clan. Okay. Boop. Turn that off. Yeah. Okay. And go ahead and save exactly where we are. Unnamed save. Save. Yep. Excellent. And thank you for joining me, and I will see you again on the next... Oh, excuse me. Let's start that again. I will see you again on the next drive.